What's up, guys? Welcome to Bruce Wayne's figure review. Today we are taking a look at the DC Multiverse Batman Beyond from Todd McFarlane line. And yeah, let me tell you guys, this guy is pretty awesome actually. So if you guys missed out on the Mattel version back in the day, this is your best option now. And obviously this is a 7-inch scale, it's not the 6-inch. But even then, I think you could somehow make it work with the 6-inch line. But even then, it's a freaking great figure in my opinion. I haven't even opened it, but already just by the design. There's two options. I think there's another one that comes alone and has a mouth. You can see the mouth on the face. This one doesn't have a mouth. It's just closed mouth, no mouth at all. But we can see the nice display of the figure, and then we got a bath piece right here that I'm not sure who that is. Like I said, I'm not too comic book. I'm not the biggest reader out there, but I'm sure there's a good character out there behind it, and I just need to learn about it. Right here we can see the two hands and two batarangs, the Batman Beyond batarangs. I like this display, honestly. It's pretty cool. You can see in the background you have like some comic book blue colored and white base background. That's pretty cool. But overall, you can see the display of the figure with the accessories and the back piece. Plus, you gotta be 12 and over to collect these. Anyways, we can see on the side it says Batman Beyond, DC Multiverse, and in the back you can see a picture of Batman Beyond fighting the other collector, a bath piece, and I guess it's like 4 other ones that you could collect to build the big guy right here. Looks pretty cool, honestly. I have to do my homework on that guy, but as you can see right here, it's 1, 2, 3. So there's other 3 guys missing. I think they're about to come out, so they probably came out. Who knows? I'll have to do even more homework on that. But anyways, you can see that this guy has like the Joker and then Batman in the front and the Joker in the back. That's pretty neat. And then it's a nice picture in the back right there. If we turn it around, we can actually see right there that we could see Batman and the Joker right there behind it. That's pretty neat. But overall, that's the side of the box, and this is the front again. And at the top, we just have more clear plastic, and that's it. Nice, pretty collector-friendly box right here, I would say. If you want to keep it mint, I think that's one way to go. If that's your way of collecting, it's a nice box. So alright, let's take him out the box and see what this guy's about. So right here we can see the accessories. We're going to take a look at the accessories first. We can see that the figure comes with a collectible card, I believe. And then like I said, there's a picture pretty much of, you know, the product right here fighting this guy. I think that looks pretty cool. That's an amazing shot actually. I'm still trying to get to learn how to do that, honestly. I know it's kind of creative and amazing how these guys do that, so props to these guys. And in the back, we can see a little background and data file, whatever they call this guy. I mean, it's called this card. And they give you a description of the guy. So it's Terrence. Let me see, let me focus. Alright, Terrence Terry McGinnis, 6 foot, 198 pounds. Terry McGinnis was just an ordinary teenager until his father was mysteriously killed. Suspecting foul play, Terry meets an older, bitter Bruce Wayne and learns a secret hidden for decades. When Bruce refuses to help, Terry steals and dons a high-tech, tricked-out batsuit in quest to avenge his father's death as Batman. So that's a little background of the guy, the character that we're gonna review right now. And I think that's pretty cool. So in case you barely started collecting and you don't know anything about these guys, then, you know, at least you have an idea. But I'm sure by the time you collect these, you should have an idea who these guys are. But anyways, so that's that picture. You want to see it again? Put that back there. And then I put the accessories and my stone that I have over here so I can display these. And it comes with the Batman Beyond classic batarangs. These are pretty cool. You can see some sculpture detail right there. I like the red touch on the sides of the batarang. But overall, it does look pretty cool and realistic. So I don't know. These are pretty nice, actually. I like them a lot. like to hang up in a wall of armor or something with his weapons. So the other one is the same thing. You do get two hands, two grappling hands, or like, you know, grabbing, posing hands or something. So we get two of those. And then of course we get those standard McFarlane base for the figures, which I think is pretty awesome that all the other figures come with that, because it does help them with the posability. So that's pretty cool. So that's it for the accessories, which I think is pretty fair. I mean, I don't know. There's another one that has flame effects and all that, but you know, that's another version of it. But this version comes with the batarangs and the two grappling hands. So that's it for the accessories. Now we're gonna take a quick look at the bath piece, because I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to collect the whole guy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna collect the whole wave, or you know, might be able to get them separate alone. But this is how it looks, and I think this is nice, man. Look, super detailed on the sculpture. Super detailed. I think this, man, Todd is killing it, honestly. And you can see a nice shade of gray with the O. I'm not sure about the guy, honestly, the background, the story behind this character, but looks pretty cool, honestly. I think the sculpture for the Joker's face was neat, honestly. It's pretty cool. And then the Batman, I don't know. I don't even know if he's still morally chasing the Batman, you know, the right way. But who knows? Overall, this is the bath piece. This piece does come off a little bit, but I guess once you put the legs and all that, it shouldn't come off. It does come with these little donuts tire looking things, but these go on the side. And then whenever you put the arm, see, they fall off. But whenever you put the arm in, I'm assuming of course they have to stay in place, but yeah, they fill up the gap. But just be careful if you have these, don't lose these. There's two of them. So yeah, don't lose these. Now we got Mr. Terry McGinnis himself on the Batman Beyond. And honestly, this is a pretty cool suit. Honestly, imagine you had that in real life. Oh, that'd be pretty cool, because you actually had that. It's like a, I don't know. You know how the regular Batman doesn't have any tech like on him, like literally like this one that can just take off and fly. You know, this guy's pretty cool. And the sculpture, as we can see right here, was pretty nice. It's nice, super nice. I like it a lot. This guy's killing it, like I said. And then we could take a look. We're gonna take a look at his face real quick. And then right here you can see that this guy is the one with the closed mouth. And on the side you can see some lines, some older lines on there. Pretty cool bat. I think these are actually nice, the nice height, correct? Like they're pleasing height, you know, like it's like not too tall, not too short. Then the white eyes, of course, which I think this is pretty cool. Pretty cool, actually, molded. Gives it a nice attitude, molded shape to it. You can see the red bat symbol in the middle. It's a pretty hot red right there. Then, of course, the black bat suit. We see the abs molded. On the side, we can see, you know, I really don't know what these are called, honestly. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, you can see there's a sculpted, molded on there too. And then we see the hands that are connected by a ball peg right there. But these are like, you know, like they got some sharp to them. So yeah. And these are the wings. In the back, these are the wings right here that are connected to the back of the arm. You can see there's like a little peg right there. So that's how you connect these, and you can just, you know, move them. And then you get the classic belt, you know, the red belt with the silver pockets, or yeah, I think those are pockets. You can't really tell. It's pretty basic, honestly, pretty flat out. And then you get the nice sculpture legs. And then you get to the shoes. And then we see the back of the figure. Not much right here. It's pretty plain. But overall, it's a great figure, honestly. Like I said, if you missed out on the Mattel version back in the day, this is the one you have to definitely get. And like I said, there is two versions of this, but overall, it just depends on preference. If you want the one flying away with the little effects, or you want these kind of batarangs. I think that's the only thing that does change. So for articulation, we're gonna take a look at this guy, and it said on the box 22 points of articulation. I'm sure I'm not gonna go through all 22 of them, but we're just gonna go through the basic ones that we always use, and let's see how far up he can look. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, honestly. Yeah, he could look pretty. Yeah, that's pretty good. He could look up that much. He could look up down that much. That's pretty good, honestly. Oh yeah, he does the attitude tilt. Yeah, I like the attitude tilt. He does have some attitude tilt for sure, and of course you could look left and right. You can go up in his arms this much, which is pretty good, more than 90 degrees. And then you could do a whole full rotation on him, of course. You got some bicep swivel on him. There you go, you got bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. And then like I mentioned earlier, the hand, it is on a wrist peg, so yeah. But Dutch gives it like pretty good range of movement right there, you know. You can get some real good, you could pretty extend it, you know, like you could post it pretty, I think it has a lot of postability for this figure. Oh, and you do have some butterfly. You see it right there? I guess these are the little tires that I was mentioning, the little donuts that go inside the peg, before the peg and the body. So yeah, you do have a little butterfly effect. Same for the other side, of course. You do have some ab crunch that goes up down this much. Not much actually, but yeah, it goes back that much. That's fair. So down and up. Fairly nice. Actually, these aren't removable. You can't take them off, unfortunately. It sucks. I wish there was a way to take them off, but no, you can't take them off. But as you can see, we already see some range of movement from the bicep. So right there, and then you can do this much to the side, and then this much to the side. You can kick up this much, and you can kick back that much. Not so much. You do have double jointed knees. As you can see right there. And then you do have a ball peg at the ankle right there. You can just twist around. And then let me see, you have any pivot? Yeah, I think you do. Yeah, you do have ankle pivot. And then you have toe articulation as well. So yeah, it has a lot of articulation for this figure. So yeah, you could definitely get some great poses out of this guy and take some cool pictures, or just display him very nicely, you know, according to whatever you want to create for this guy. But overall, pretty cool. So now let's measure this guy out and see the height. Like I did say, it is a 7-inch scale figure. We're going to take our measuring tape and measure him out. And we can see this guy is at 7 inches exactly, almost. Right here we could take a look at the different size figures. Right here we got the normal 6-inch scale for Marvel Legends. And then we got a back piece right here. That's the big old bang. And you can see that's actually pretty good. So this is your 6-inch, like if you want to fit him with your 6-inch scale. I'm sure a human inside of a regular 6 foot person will fit inside of a suit. So I guess you could somehow make it work, you know, if you want to give yourself that story, so you could just place them with your 6-inch figure line. And if not, if you feel like it's too big, then yeah, I mean, I could see where it's too big, but at the same time it doesn't. So you can make it work somehow. If not, you can make them, you know, just collect them straight to your McFarlane line, which is 7-inch figures, which is a dope line as well. Like I said, you can see right here the Bane. It looks pretty cool next to him. And then I have the Batman, the classic Batman right here that we could have next to. And that one looks pretty dope too, you know, looks pretty cool. So this is the first McFarlane figure that I actually got. And after that, you know, slowly I started slowly getting more. So yeah, this is the review for the size comparison. You wanna, like I said, it just depends on your line, what you got going on for yourself. If you got the 6-inch or you got the 7-inch line going on. So this is a 6-inch, of course, 7-inch, and then continuing the same scale right here. So what are my thoughts on this guy? I recommend 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend you should get this figure. Like I said, it's two options you could get. The other one is with the flame effects at the bottom. You know, where you could have him posing where you could fly out, like from coming some fire coming out of his boots. Yes, the boots or whatever. Or you get to get this one that it has this kind of batarang. The other one has this kind of symbol batarang right here. So I think that's the only difference. Oh, and of course the sculpture for the face is different. Or you can get both. It doesn't matter really, honestly. It's just, of course, your preference. But I think this one is pretty cool. But I kind of do want the one with the... I want the other one with the flame effects with this face, of course. But I want these batarangs. I don't know. These look super nice, actually. So yeah, I recommend it if you're a new collector. And like I said, if you're a new collector, I'm pretty sure you missed out on the Mattel version because that one is kind of hard to get now. And if you're trying to get it in a box, yeah, it's kind of hard and expensive. So nah, this is your best bet. And like I said, it's a 7-inch scale figure. It's not just your regular 6-inch, but I think you can make it work. And it's a dope figure overall. Honestly, you shouldn't hesitate to get this one. So yeah, I hope I helped you guys in making a decision if you want to get this figure or not. And I hope you enjoyed the video. So give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. So thank you for the view, guys. Happy hunting.